There was a woman in the crowd. She told the girls, spit on her, and told the boys, don't let her get through that door. So by the time I got to the door, you can imagine spit was dripping from the dress that my grandmother had made for me to wear to school the first day.
That is 82-year-old Dorothy Counts talking about the day that this picture was taken. And it was on this day, as a 15-year-old, that she walked through a hostile crowd to become the first black student to integrate Harding High School in Charlotte. This took place on September the 4th, 1957.
Police barricade where you would normally drive down into the circle at Harding. My dad couldn't get there. It's a 2-block walk from 5th Street to the entrance to the school.
That was the longest 2 blocks of her life.
So my dad said to Dr. Tompkins, I need you to walk with her to make sure she's going to be okay, because I need to find something to park.
Usually you may see about a dozen or so kids on the street outside of the school. This was not a normal day. When Dorothy stepped out of the car to look down the hill before starting her walk, there were easily 200 to 300 students. And her father told her,
remember who you are. Remember you are inferior to no one. Hold your head up high. Be proud of who you are. And you can do anything that you want to. So I proceeded to walk that walk. People were on the porches, they were in the yards, they were in the street, but not only students, but they were adults.
So as she's walking, this angry crowd is yelling at her,
saying, go back to Africa, we don't want you here. Signs were made, using the N-word, and of course they were pushing and shoving, and then they started throwing things. But there was a lady, her name was Miss Warlick, and she had formed a White Citizens Council when the announcement was made that Charlotte Mecklenburg schools were going to integrate. And she pulled all these people together. And so that's when she was telling the girls, don't let her get through that door, spit on her. And that's when they did.
Dorothy kept walking like a lioness with her head held high.
But my dad said, hold my head up, be proud of who I am, and continue that walk.
So what happened after these images took place is what most people don't know.
I kept my eyes on the door because I said, if I can get inside, everything is going to be okay. And that was not necessarily true.